the male-dominated world of the mining industry, change is afoot. A new group of women are emerging and taking their place not only above ground but below too. Chief Geologist Razia is at the forefront and leading the way for her fellow sisters.
Well, a chief geologist is basically a person that will actually advise the mining production team on the quality of the coal per se, because we in coal mining, the quality of the coal and where there are geological intrusions that is actually causing our coal to be displaced or even devolatilized. So basically what I do is it's to always advise the mine that this is the area where we can actually mine good coal in terms of what we're looking for in terms of quality, and these are the risks in terms of geology that we need to look out for. So it prepares them as well as they're mining underground to know in terms of advancements and planning on when we need to mine and how we need to mine that area.
As a female geologist in a male-led and driven environment, Razia has encountered her fair share of discrimination. With the help of her mentor, she was able to develop a thick skin that made her tougher and more ambitious.
I think because of the many awareness that has been done of actually having a good ratio of women in mining, in the mining industry, it's now becoming a bit easier for us. In the past, yes, I may say that it was quite a challenge specifically for women to make a mark in mining and to be heard. But I think our male counterparts as well, which is our male colleagues, are actually warming up to the whole idea and actually seeing the work and the difference that we're making in the mining industry, and they're welcoming it very well. So I'm basically don't actually struggle with interacting and making decisions, because the main role that I play is to be a decision maker and influence decisions that will actually improve on our throughputs in the mine.
While others would have thrown in the towel, Razia stuck out not only for herself but also for her fellow women. She organized the Women in Mining Forum to find out where some of the problems lay and how it can be addressed. One of the very first challenges was how unfit and overweight women were, and Razia immediately set about making changes.
The first time I went to a boot camp for a fitness test, yeah, I failed it. Then I was given a second chance. I failed it again. That's when we were given a chance to a boot camp. Then when we went to the boot camp, we were introduced to a group called Aharambe. Yeah, they were in charge of our training. Not only they train us to be physically strong, but we were also trained to be mentally strong, because as you all know that mining is a male-dominated industry, so they were preparing us how to behave there and stuff.
The Women in Mining Forum, established in 2014, represent women in all aspects of mining, from those working underground to those wanting to manage the mine at a senior level.
I've actually worked in quite a few mining houses before I joined Sasol Mining, and one of the things that I actually realized when I was working in the different types of mining houses is the women in mining forums, that we don't have much forums for those women, especially women on the outside that are not specifically in the mines. I then said, okay, let's start up a women in mining forum within Sasol. So we then took it up with our vice presidents in HR, and then we formed a women in mining forum, where we actually look at what is the issues that we're having internally as women and in terms of career growth. And also we then last year started a boot camp, which is a physical fitness program to actually allow the women to qualify for mining, because one of the issues that we have in the women in mining per whole is that women are not physically fit enough to actually manage the type of work that is done underground in the mines. So it's like more of a campaign to say, women, let's work together, let's eat right, let's exercise, in order for us to be, also comfortable in the work that you do and be able to be physically fit for the work that you do, and also be in an environment where it's male dominated. And that's how the Women in Mining Forum started.
Her work doesn't stop when she goes home, as Razia continues to be a role model to many other women, including her sister, who is currently mentoring.
is the exciting part of knowing there's a dolarite intrusion on the geology term that is just going to cause a whole disturbance of mining our coal, and I'm the one that's going to break the news, so that is exciting for me. If I always refer to myself, to my colleagues, that I'm the lion of the mine if we talk about the big five, because without them knowing where's the good coal and where are the intrusions, they basically have to rely on me to get that information. So for me, that is some good challenge that one actually looks up to in the morning of waking up and going to discover new things to actually share with your team in mind.
Transformation in South Africa is not only focused on race but gender as well. Mining industry continues to make great strides in breaking down the barriers for women to enter, but it wouldn't be possible without people like Razia who supports the faith placed in them.